partner in the Baltic Power project we're already building right now. So we're in construction on Poland's first offshore wind project. It's been an excellent partnership across, the actual partnership with Orlen, but also with government and regulators in terms of moving that project forward at the pace it has. And I think the next round of offshore projects are quickly coming behind in terms of the permits moving out into the water to construct, and I think it's a great opportunity for not only Poland but for the EU, and demonstrates the power that Poland can provide to the EU going forward. I mean, we're, as I say, using our Baltic Power project as an example, that project moved quickly or efficiently through permitting and approvals through the regulatory process to get out into the sea. And I think there's the design of the auctions that are coming forward. Those are all key pieces of the puzzle that investors like Northland are looking for. Investors are craving certainty today, certainty that our investments are going to materialize into long-term revenues, certainty that the talent and supply chain are going to be there when we need them. And Poland has demonstrated that for a long period of time across other sectors and now in the offshore space. We did that through, through kind of the shock with interest rates and inflation, post Ukraine invasion and coming out of COVID. And so we were, developing in those early days, developing the project and maturing the project through some very challenging times where we're doing it virtually. We're managing costs as costs started to spike. And so I think those were some of the key challenges for us. I think going forward, it's really about maintaining certainty, right? It's maintaining stability in the market that investors can rely on. These projects take a long time to develop. We've, 8 to 10 years from kind of idea to first electrons, and a lot can change in that period of time. And so the more certainty that governments and regulators and supply chain can provide along the way is key. We've seen that in markets across, globally, where opposition groups, opposition members can start to really bring in some challenging narratives. I think what we can do. I think the messaging that the association and the sector is providing in terms of fact-based information, and media and education, I think is really important. What also is important is just demonstrating progress on projects, right? Demonstrating, that projects are moving forward through that investment. It's creating jobs, and ultimately will create power that's affordable, reliable, secure for Poland. Safety has many forms. We work in an environment where we want everyone to go home at the end of their workday, so safety is key. And when you, more broadly in areas like Poland, that safety and security of supply is key, right? So using domestic resources, being more self-sufficient in terms of serving some of the need in the market is key, and being not being beholden or being tied to energy sources, electricity sources that can be problematic as geopolitical tensions change or geopolitical dynamics change. We now have almost 50% of the turbines are standing. The first nacelles, Polish-made nacelles, have been installed, both of our substations. So now we're kind of bumping up against the weather window, and so we're anxiously kind of waiting for calmer winds and calmer waters to get back out to sea and to finish that project next year. So I was in Poland 20 years ago, and back, I was spending a lot of time over the last 4 years. Poland is welcoming country, welcoming people. The team that we've built up here and the partnership we built up here is unique in many places in the world. And I think we look forward to continuing to invest and grow in Poland, because I think it's as a foreign investor, as a Canadian investor, we've been very welcomed here.